Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope everything is okay, and welcome back to your lovely school at Mujtama Private School. Mrs. Zaina Samaha is with you, and your English teacher for this year. Our objectives today to identify phrasal verbs in forgiven statements. 2. To use context clues to define 6 phrasal verbs. 3. To compose at least 3 sentences using phrasal verbs. First, let me ask you a question. Have you got any idea about what is a phrasal verb? Phrasal verb consists of a verb and a particle, such as an adverb or a preposition, the meaning of which is different from the meaning of its separate parts. Like, look. What do you mean of look? Yeah, to see. Look into. It has another meaning. What about write? Of course, it has a different meaning with write down. Look for. Come and come across, look and look after. Now identify the statements that contain phrasal verbs. I cut you a piece of that pie. Is it phrasal verb or not? I'm trying to cut down on the amount of carbohydrates in my meals. It's a pity some elderly end up living in a nursing home. It wasn't easy to end the argument. Now, have your time, then check your answer with me. I cut you a piece of that pie. Is cut a phrasal verb? Of course not. Cut down? Yeah, it's a phrasal verb because it consists of two parts, the verb and the preposition down. And end up. Yeah, sure. Yes, it's a phrasal verb also. It wasn't easy to end only without any preposition. Excellent, it's not a phrasal verb.
Okay, we are going to watch a video. So try to identify the meaning of 6 phrasal verbs using the illustrations and the context in this video. Let's start.
Hello everybody! Do you find some phrasal verbs confusing? Let's identify their meanings. What's the meaning of cut down on? Ahmed is trying to cut down on sugar in his diet to lose weight. Look into. Let's see the example. The police are looking into the cause of the accident. They are still investigating. Now let's try to find the meaning of end up doing something. There was a lot of traffic jams. I ended up being late to school. Do you know the meaning of cut something out? Cutting all types of meat out of your diet is risky. It's not something good to cut all types of meat out of your diet. Have you ever heard about the phrasal verb point out? Let's check the example. We would like to point out that quarantine is compulsory upon arrival. Stick to is another phrasal verb. Let's check the example. Great news! Positive cases in Qatar have dropped. However, all teachers and students have to stick to safety measures at school. So, are you able to identify the meaning of phrasal verbs? Cut down on something, look into something, end up doing something. Cut something out, point out, stick to something. Now let's go and check the meaning of phrasal verb. Thank you for watching.
Now, do you remember in grade 10 student book, page 102, this lesson? Use context clues to identify the meaning of the highlighted phrasal verbs. You can pause the video and write the text very well. Now, in grade 10 student book, page 103, exercise 3, look at the highlighted phrasal verbs in the text and match them with their meanings. Then check your answers with me. First, cut down on something. Look into something. End up doing something. Cut something out. Point out. Stick to something. You can pause the video and match them with their suitable answer. Then check with me. Now, cut down on something. It's D. To consume less of something. يقلل استخدام شيء. Look into something. Excellent. To try to find out the truth about something. يبحث في شيء. يتقصى حقائق. End up doing something. يصل به الأمر إلى شيء. To be in a particular situation, especially when you didn't plan it. 4. Cut something out. Yes, excellent. It's to stop eating something. يمنع تناول. There is a difference between cut down, يقلل بس, cut something out, and to stop. And point out. Excellent. To tell somebody something and make them notice it. يشير إلى نقطة معينة للمناقشة. Stick to something. Excellent. To continue doing something even when it's difficult. يعافر أو يقوم بالاستمرارية في عمل شيء مهما كان صعب. Now let's apply. Look at the illustrations. Then try to make sentences using cut down on, look into, end up, cut something out, point out, and stick to. You can pause the video and write your own sentences. Now, he will complete the gap. He will what the problem? Excellent. Look into the problem. يبحث في المشكلة. I need to, that the exam is due on Wednesday. I need to, excellent, point out. أبشير إن الاختبار يوم الأربعاء. If you have high blood pressure, you should high sodium food. You should what? Excellent. Cut out. Great. Ali will becoming an astronaut. Ali will. Excellent, dear. End up. Ali will end up becoming an astronaut. And notice that end up followed by verb plus ing gerund. I'm trying to what? Caffeine. I'm trying to. Excellent. Cut down on. Great. This is all for today, and I would like to point out that phrasal verbs are common in spoken English. If you practice a lot and stick to the rules, you will end up an English major. Thank you, dears, and see you.